very refreshed from the songs, and it was very nice, a little bit new, and the meditation I enjoyed. And then when Simon was speaking, I just felt one thing we really have to offer is our spirituality, or what will attract people, is some kind of spirituality, some spiritual upliftment. But I felt to offer that, then we have to be refreshed. And brothers and sisters have to be somehow refreshed and renewed, almost like going back to the beginning somehow. I felt that when we were driving down today. It's almost like old times, getting up at 4 in the morning and driving somewhere together. Sort of like the early days, but we need to be refreshed and revived spiritually, but in the present situation, in the present context. And then to have that individually, but also collectively, to offer to other people. That's somehow the kind of nectar that will attract the bee, is that inner spirituality. And of course other faiths have that, according to their situation, but I think we have something special because of who we are. But first of all, we have to renew ourselves, and I feel that's part of the small group thing. So we've had 3 evening small groups. We do it every other Wednesday, and we've just been 6, 7, 8 brothers and sisters, and it's been right from the start. It was very good. The material we used, David's material as a starting point, and right from the start it was quite intimate. The last Wednesday we had our 3rd meeting. There were just 6 of us, I think. And in our church we're about 50% black and 50% white, roughly. And that's how we were in this group on Wednesday. 3 black brothers and sisters and 3 white. And we actually got talking towards the last 20-30 minutes about the issue of the racial issue, and some of our members were talking about slavery, but in a very, it was really good. I felt very, very intimate way we could speak, very touching on something very sensitive, but in a very profound way, which isn't always the case. And then just the last thing is, I was talking to one person on the phone subsequently, and I felt a completely different dynamic in speaking to that person. I felt so much more comfortable through having that small group experience, and I felt to share much more from my heart, and that was very interesting. It was like almost unconsciously, somehow barriers were breaking down without actively trying to. It was like a very subtle thing, and I felt very uplifted through that experience. So that's been our little experience so far, the 3 meetings we've had. Very, very encouraging.